Gays can be conservative, no matter what they tell you. Who is they? Quite literally the left and the right.
Hi, fellow patriots. This is Peter Boykin from #GoRight.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like it, and share this right now. Time to go right. Hey folks, welcome to Go Right with Peter Boykin, or #Go Right with Peter Boykin. Honestly, I've always said that, or been convinced, that being gay was the only left-leaning thing that I had, because the Republicans weren't for the gays as much as you would think. So I've always basically stated, well, I'm conservative-ish because I can't be conservative because I'm gay. And there's a lot of people who will agree with that. But you know what? I can be a conservative. Why is that? Why can I be a conservative and also gay? Well, pure and simple, folks. Think about it. They're doing the identity politics type thing where they're getting as much blacks to join the Republican Party, Latinos to join the Republican Party, women to join the Republican Party, etc., etc., etc. And I've always said, how come when we talk about gays, we aren't talking about how gays can actually, just as important as anybody else, they can bring about, make and break in an election. When you see the leftists online, what do you normally see? Online, television, the crazy leftists, what do you usually see? You see the globo homo agenda. You see left-leaning gays causing all sorts of messes and problems and thorns in the side of the right, which brings the religious right out to, try to knock us down, call us degenerate, etc., etc. But honestly, I've already proven this before, gays are on the right. Gays can be on the right. Why is that? Why can gays be on the right? Because we honestly exist, folks. We exist. Gays for Trump exists. I founded Gays for Trump. We're growing. Look, people like Scott Pressler is doing a great job out there. People like Brandon Straka is helping people walk away. There's lots and lots of gays. Gays for Trump exists. You want to find out how? I talked about it. I was like, every day the liberal LGBT gives me the same reaction. A disbelief that a gay conservative exists, yet alone a gay man that voted for Trump. My answer has always been, yes, we do exist. Gays can be conservative, right? Look, number one, a lot of gays have disposable income. They're rich. They own businesses. They want businesses. A lot of gays want family. A lot of gays want to adopt. A lot of gays are searching for relationships, but they're no different than straight people where they're out looking for a booty call. Just because somebody's a homosexual or different than you does not mean they can't politically be the same as you. I've put this forth multiple times. Just because I'm gay does not make me instantly a political party. I'm not an instant political party because I am gay. So if I decide I want to be conservative, I can be conservative, because you out there believe that conservatism can only be traditional family values. To be a conservative, you can always be only a conservative family, a traditional nuclear family, but yet you outweigh what. So do you call a single parent, say a widow, person raising their own child, a person who adopts, etc., etc.? Are they suddenly not conservative because they don't match exactly what you consider what a conservative is? Really? A lot of gays vote Republican. This number can change. So yes, there can be a lot of gay conservatives out there. A lot of market that the Republican Party, Conservative Inc., whatever, need to embrace. Just like there's lots of black people in the population that do want voting for Donald Trump. We need the gays to vote. Gays to vote right. We need people to go right. The gays go right. The blacks go right. The Latinos go right. We all go right. Go right. Do right. Be right. So now the next time an LGBT denies the existence of gays for Trump, you can proudly look at them and state, gays for Trump exists. And a potential 1 to 2 million voted for President Donald Trump. I'm based in the North Carolina area. I'm a former Republican candidate for North Carolina House. I'm the president of the National Organization of Gays for Trump, as well as an activist, speaker, and writer for conservative gay rights. I'm just as conservative as anybody else. Just because I'm gay does not mean I can't be conservative. Of course, everybody freaks out online. Gays can't be conservative, blah, blah, blah. But I'm here to tell you, yes, we can be conservative. Folks, I'm going to reiterate this. We, even though it's our sexuality, it's an identifier, it's an identity, it's what we are, part of who we are, it's our life. Just because I was born gay or white, or my husband's black, or my friends are Latino, or my mom is a woman, yes, a real woman, doesn't mean we were born with a political party. A political party is not an identity. An identity is not a political party. I might have been born gay, but I definitely wasn't born a Republican. I definitely wasn't born a Democrat. I definitely wasn't born a libertarian. We form those ideas, those struggles, those ideologies from the experiences we have, the mind we have, the education we build, the people we work with, the people we communicate with. And honestly, what I see here on Telegram, it's gays, not conservative, blah, 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 you see a lot of individuals with issues, with major issues. As I communicated in the past, you can be anything you want to be. We need everybody, the whole melting pot to go right. We need the gays, the blacks, the Latinos, the lesbians, the black, white, Asian, brown, purple, the colors of this rainbow to go right, to vote for the right candidates, to be activists for the right causes. That's what we need. That is exactly what we need. So denying me and telling me I can't be conservative because you have the small-minded accent of thinking that to be a conservative only means, to have a traditional family. I've stated before, you outrule all the other people who don't have traditional families. It's kind of like when people say that gays shouldn't be able to raise kids because they don't have two parents, a male and a female. Well, when they actually knock every single parent out there who's trying to struggle and raise for their child. What really irks me the most, folks, is the people who say, well, we gave the gays gay marriage, and we told you it was going to be downhill from now. Look what's happening now. We have drag time, story hour, crazy transsexuals, and you got everybody trying to change their sex, and we got crazy dog people in the streets, and we have degeneracy everywhere, and it's because we shouldn't have gave them that gay marriage. God, we shouldn't have done that. I'm going to explain that. How am I a homosexual? How am I, me, what am I doing to degrade family values? Honestly, what am I doing? I don't have a family. I mean, I have a family, but I don't have a wife and kids, a traditional family. So I'm not raising kids or being in a traditional family. So how am I hurting the traditional family? How? How am I personally hurting a traditional family?
Well, because because if you're gay, you're taking away from the amount of families there can be out there raising kids, and you're trying to indoctrinate our kids and trying to make them not have families anymore.
You know what? From the dawn of time, there's always been homosexuals. Roman days, Egyptian days, in the past, in the 50s, when everything was all wholesome and wonderful. There were gays then. There's gays now. There's always going to be gays in the future. There's always going to be family. There's always going to be people having babies. There's always going to be people having population. Believe me, we got a lot of population out there, folks. Maybe, just maybe, scientifically, or we're here for a purpose. Because a lot of great gay people who didn't have to spend their time with a family have built financial empires, businesses, invented things, moved along art and entertainment, culture. Human culture would be nothing without the homosexual. We'd also be nothing without the heterosexual. We all have a place. We all have a cog in this great scheme of things. We all do have a great scheme of things. That's how it is. That's just how it is. In the great scheme, we all belong. I'm not a flamer. Hello, I'm gay. I'm super gay. watch me. So maybe that's why people don't watch me as much, because I don't throw their expectations. Just a regular guy, happens to be homosexual, in a partnership with my man who I run Gays for Trump, trying to get gays to go toward the right. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And hopefully we'll have your support and your help. But that support comes with a lot of people changing their mindset on how to make the future, how to make America great, always. And that means embracing people. So if you can embrace the blacks, you can embrace the gays. Again, I can be a conservative. I can be a conservative because I believe in limited government, or at least a better, well-regulated government, making sure that we are doing the proper spending. I can also believe in social issues, but I also want to try to figure out how can we make things better so we don't just keep throwing money at the problem. I believe in the First Amendment, definitely believe in the Second Amendment. I'm definitely a constitutionalist. I can believe in almost 99% of what you conservatives can believe in, but yet you tell me that 1%, which also half of you say I'm a sinner and I'm going to hell because of that one little sin, but you pay no attention to the rest of the everything in Leviticus, though you quote number 2979 or whatever in Leviticus, but ignore everything else, the shellfish, the tattoos, the degeneracy that other people do, but you condemn me to hell because of one thing in this added book to the Bible written by a king and not Jesus. I've already said that, folks. The Bible, written by men, of course, going to be anti-gay because the Romans, the Egyptians were, what are they doing? Enslaving the Jews, the Gentiles, the people in the Bible. They were gay, so they were the villains. The gays were the villains. Of course, the gays were going to make the villain in the Bible. Does it make us the villain? It doesn't. And if we all die and go to heaven, are we like straight or gay, or do we even need sexuality because we're not having babies? We're not having little angel babies, right? So it kind of absolutely makes no sense to tell me, hey, you're a homosexual, you're going to hell, and you can't be a conservative. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. End of the day, folks, I'm a conservative just as much as you can be. I'm a Republican. I can be a conservative. You can be a conservative too. We all need to get together and go right. You can gripe all day long about this subject, but I can be a conservative. Get used to it. This is how we win the culture war. This is how we win America. This is how we keep America great. Embracing diversity, proper identity politics, people like me. I thank you for tuning in to Go Right, Peter Boykin. Peace, peace, God bless.